What's going on, brothers? It's L.O.M. Mgtow the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, Snares and Traps, Part 5. Here goes. So, over across the pond, I believe in England and Wales, Sadiq Khan, or should I say Sadiq Cook, has passed a law making misogyny and sexual harassment illegal. Now, I'm pretty sure the feminists over in the UK are doing a little victory lap. They're happy about this because this means that they get to selectively punish men. Never mind the fact that this new law is going to backfire right up the ass. And what's going to end up happening is the feminists and all the ditch pigs over in the UK who fought tooth and nail to get this passed are going to find themselves left to their own ruin. Because they made misogyny illegal, they made sexism illegal, so this pretty much means that even people who say sexist comments and are perceived as men can get clipped for misogyny or sexism, even if they're female. And before you know, all of these tattletales, all of these ditch pigs and feminists who are trying to micromanage everything that men do online and out in the real world are going to be sniping at one another. And this usually always happens. The snake always ends up eating its tail. All of their shenanigans end up backfiring right up the ass because of their narcissism and their weapons-grade stupidity and their need to get back at men. Now, this would be alarming for you brothers over in the UK, but I don't think so for Mgtows, because you guys, for the most part, you live in your best life. You know, you're going your own way. You don't chase tail. So more than likely, the targets of this new law will be bitch-made simps, man-child butt plugs, white knights, and basically men who won't subsidize these feminists and these ditch pigs. Because remember, over in the UK, if you do not give up the dough to these females and your boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, then that's domestic violence. Yep. The goalpost is always moving. The goalposts will shift again and again and again. That's why my sympathy, for the most part, is been thrown out the fucking window. I don't care if these feminists can't find a man. I don't care if these trollops are screaming and crying because they're 30 years old, insolvent, and can't find a sucker to pay off her student loan debts and credit card debts. That's her problem. All of her calamity and misfortune was self-inflicted. And if they're going to pass laws like this over in the UK, England, Wales, then naturally some mentally challenged land whale over here in the States and some ditch pig somewhere in some Twitter sewer would be salivating at the idea of pushing laws like that here in the States. So my question is this: how the fuck are you gonna go enforce it, huh? How are you gonna enforce it? I mean, we're like half the population, so you can't put all of us in prison, but these ditch pigs are soft in the head. They are emotional short-term thinkers, and They always end up fucking themselves over in the long run. That's why I say that feminism, for the most part, is the refuge for sexual failures. And right now, it's the joke that writes itself. This new law that's being passed over to England and Wales is proof positive of that. This new legal snare and trap will not help any of those trollops fight the patriarchy. If anything, it'll just make them look even more like idiots. Make them look like a bunch of feckless children. You see, a nanny state ends up bankrupting itself, trying to micromanage everyone. But let these idiots let them learn from experience. Then again, they never learn. And the Undertaker's okay with that. Now for the remnant of white knights, bitch-made simps, and man-giant butt plugs who want to get the idea that, well, if they pass that law over in the UK or England, then that means that all you Mgtows and all you manginas and cisgender and so on and so forth, that means you guys have a target on your back. So no, we really don't. We really don't. But I'm going to say this. The easiest targets these feminists can destroy are usually bitch-made simps, man-giant butt plugs, those who hover around them. Because make no mistake, the men that they destroy are usually the men who are obsessed with them. You know, these are gross idolaters. They destroy them first. And they do it for their own sick amusement. They don't do it because they were wronged in some way, shape, or form. They do it for their own sick amusement. I mean, we got their playbook. But with this, I'm just going to observe. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to observe and catalog everything. The consequences are going to hurt. For you brothers over in the UK who are not going your own way, you better get at this point, you better get cracking. You better. It is what it is. I'm Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel. You can find a tip jar on the upper right side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Right, fam? All right, brethren? You know it's real. You know we're team going away living with SYSBM. As for these ditch pigs, these mentally challenged land whales, and those who got behind Sadiq Cook for passing these new laws over in England and Wales and UK, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. More comments tight. See you soon.